Hey there guys, and welcome back to Let's Play Persona 3 FES. So, in the last episode we did a whole bunch of stuff. We learned about shadows and how to summon our persona Orpheus, and just a whole bunch of stuff happened. We managed to save Yukari, which was awesome and important. Something of note, actually, I got a lot of questions asking, what does FES stand for? It actually doesn't stand for anything. It's short for festival. Because this is kind of like a festival for the fans. It adds a lot more to the original game of Persona 3. But yeah, it doesn't actually stand. It's not like FES stands for Furry Execution Squad or anything like that. No, it's nothing like that. It's just festival. And ooh, everybody's like sitting around waiting for us. Oh dear.
Ah, there you are.
Yes, here I am. Thank you for waiting.
That you're okay. The reason I asked you here is because I needed to talk to you.
Am I in trouble?
Have a seat.
I didn't mean to summon. I mean, I guess I kind of did mean to summon the persona, but it was for a good cause.
Oh, before that, I believe I mentioned him earlier, but this is Akihiko.
Hi, Akihiko.
How you doing?
I'm all right, I guess.
Okay, let me start off by asking you this. Would you believe me if I said that a day consists of more than 24 hours?
Probably not. No.
Do you remember the night you came here?
Vividly.
You had to have noticed the signs. The streetlights went out, nothing was working, there were coffins everywhere. Didn't it feel like you were in a different time?
It felt like I was on
The
LSD.
dark hour, a time period hidden between one day and the next.
But okay, so the dark hour is an hour that's hidden between like midnight and 1 second? I don't get it at all.
I know how you feel. Who would believe such a story?
You guys, apparently.
But the dark hour occurs each night, right at midnight. It'll happen tonight, and every night to come.
Why? Why is that gonna happen?
Normal people don't realize it, since they're all sleeping inside their coffins.
Well, that's morbid.
But that's not what makes the dark hour so interesting.
Really?
You saw those creatures.
Yeah, I
We
did.
call them shadows. They only appear during the dark hour and attack anyone not in a coffin.
Why do they
It's
appear,
our job
though?
to defeat them. Sounds exciting, huh?
I guess.
Akihiko, why are you always like that?
Oh, Mitsuru, he's
You
just
got
being...
hurt the other day.
He's just being upbeat. Give him a little slack.
Now. He does his work well.
Thank you, Ikutsuki-san. Yes, he does. Way to diffuse that one.
Long story short, we're the Specialized Extracurricular Execution Squad, SEAS for short. On paper, we're classified as a school club, but in reality, this group is dedicated to defeating the shadows.
Is that where all our money comes
Mitsuru
from?
is the leader. I'm the club advisor.
A shadow feeds on the mind of its prey. The victim becomes a living corpse.
That
They're
sounds
responsible
terrifying.
For most of the incidents on the news, if not all of them.
Apathy syndrome, you mean? Like, well, I don't think the police experience the dark hour, so how do we fight them? That's a fantastic question.
Although rare, there are those who can function during the dark hour. Some may even awaken to a power that enables them to fight the shadows.
That's good.
That's Persona, the power you used the other night.
Otherwise we'd be sitting
The
ducks.
shadows can only be defeated by Persona users. Which means it's all up to you guys.
Great. It's all up to us. Again. I see. I guess I accept
I'm
that.
glad you're quick to understand.
I'm quick to comply, more like. Really. I mean, it's not that I understand, it's just that I'm willing to help.
What he's trying to say is, we want you to join us.
I've kind of already
We've prepared
joined.
an evoker for you. We'd like you to lend us your strength.
Alright, can I have Yutari's again? I kind of like hers. She can have the new one. Yeah, okay, I guess we're in.
I was afraid you'd say no.
But don't be afraid,
Welcome
Yukari.
aboard.
If I saved you then, I'm not gonna not save you now.
Thank you so much. I'm really glad. Oh, I almost forgot. About your room assignment.
Can I just stay here, please?
Why don't you just stay here, in your current room?
Thank you, that's exactly what I
don't know
wanted.
the holdup is, but I guess it worked out in the end.
Are you telling me you didn't plan that, Ikutsuki? I think you did. Haha, everyone thinks you did
Hold
too.
Wasn't that?
Yukari, don't spoil
Oh,
it.
never mind.
Let him have his
It
way.
doesn't matter anymore.
It really doesn't, because it ended up working out in the end. Ooh, this is important. This is very important. Thou shalt have our blessing when thou choosest to create a persona of the Fool Arcana. So we have our very first social link starting right here. It's a social link with all our friends here in CEAS, the Specialized Extracurricular Execution Squad. That's quite a mouthful. So yes, Igor had spoken last episode about all our social links and how powerful they are. They will become very important, and there's more than just the ones with C's. And that's a lot of the game is leveling up your social links and getting stronger relationships with your friends and stuff.
How are you?
Oh, it's you again. Great. You're terrifying looking. You look like a prisoner in that outfit, really. Yeah, how did you get in here? That's a fantastic question.
I'm always with you. Soon, the end will come.
The end of
I
what?
remembered, so I thought I should tell you.
The end? Yeah, the end of what? Please.
The end of everything. But to be honest, I don't really know what it is.
Like, the end of the world? 2012?
Oh, looks like you've awakened to your power. And an unusual power it is.
How do you know
A
that?
power that takes many forms, yet is bound by none. It may prove to be your salvation, depending on where you end up.
Must you talk in parables all the time? Oh my god, you
Do you
teleported.
remember when we first met? I expect you to honor your commitment.
I will stand by my
I'll be
actions.
watching you, even if you forget about me. Okay then. See you later.
Kid, for some reason I think it's gonna be damn near impossible to forget about you. Really? Like, you're creepy. You're the first guy I met. You appear next to my bed, and then disappear just as quickly. I have a feeling you're not gonna leave my memory anytime soon, unfortunately. No matter how much I want to try to block you out. Wow, we don't get to do any of Sunday. It skips us straight forward to evening. I guess we slept all day. I guess we're just lazy or something. Sounds like someone's calling my name.
It's me.
Hi, Yukari. Well, you can just come in here. Oh, okay, we're downstairs.
He's here now. So, what's this all about?
There's someone I want to introduce.
Okay, I'm just meeting
Hey,
lots of
hurry up.
people today. So many. Well, I guess this
Hold your
weekend.
horses. This is freaking heavy.
I recognize that. Junpei
Junpei? Why is he here?
with that purple backpack.
Don't tell me.
This is Junpei Iori from Class 2F. He'll be staying here as of today.
Yeah, we know who he is. We're also in Class 2F.
What's up?
He's staying here? You've got to be kidding me.
Yeah, I'm with Yukari on this one.
I bumped into him the other night. He has the potential, but he just awakened to it recently.
Really?
I told him about us, and he agreed to help.
He has the potential?
You have the potential? For real?
Yeah, you tell him, Yukari. That's like exactly what I said.
He found me crying like a baby at the convenience store, surrounded by a bunch of coffins.
At least you're upfront
I
about
don't
it.
remember much, but man, that's embarrassing. He said that's, completely normal in the beginning.
Yeah, crying,
Being
sobbing.
confused and not remembering anything. Did you guys know that?
Yeah, that definitely did not happen to me. Yeah, it didn't happen to me. I don't know what's up with you, Junpei. I'm clearly much better than you are.
Big deal. It happens to everyone else.
I swear.
But man, I was shocked to find out about you guys. I had no idea.
That's the idea.
Glad I'm not the only one. It could get kind of lonely, I'll bet you're stoked too, right? Having me join?
Completely stoked. Yup. You took the words right out of my mouth.
Yeah.
Thank you, Akihiko.
Well, enough with the introductions. I think we're about ready.
About ready for what?
Oh, we're gonna go do something? Sweetness!
Akihiko, elaborate, please.
With this many people, we can start exploring that place.
What place?
You mean Tartarus?
Tartarus. It's in green. That's probably important.
Tartarus? What's that? It's sounds like toothpaste.
It does sound like toothpaste, Junpei, you're right.
We believe we can find the reason for the dark hour there.
So you guys don't know why the dark hour is happening?
I hope so.
No wonder you guys didn't tell me why. I guess that made
The
sense.
chairman will give us the details tomorrow night, so be ready.
Alright, I'll be there or be square, and I'm not square, so therefore I must be there. That's only made sense, really. We'll be seeing a lot of this screen. As you can see, it's currently April 20th. We will have lots and lots of time, lots of months to go. Ooh, what are they talking about? I'm always so drowsy on Monday mornings. Well, yeah, Mondays suck. Sleep through first period? I could do that, but my academics won't go up if I do that. There's a morning assembly tomorrow? You're kidding me. Please don't say it's the principal talking. Pretend I didn't hear, lol. First bell has rung. Yes, let's get to class before we're late, seriously. So is the first bell like, hurry up and get to class, or is the first bell like, class has started, you're late? I've never known. It seems different from school to school. But I don't know. Ooh, who are we gonna have lunch with today, I wonder? Junpei is talking with us. Good for him. Yukari, save me.
I thought I was gonna fall asleep in there.
You didn't fall asleep there? You looked pretty out of it. Mitsuru, hi! Hi, pay attention to me.
Can I have a minute? Come to the lounge when you get back to the dorm. I have something to tell everyone.
You can just text that to me or something? I'm pretty sure we probably have phones.
Oh, are we having that talk?
That talk.
I'll save the details for later. See you there.
Yeah, we know what's up. I thought Ikutsuki wanted to meet with us, though. Now Mitsuru wants to meet with us, too? Wow, we are just having a busy evening.
She didn't waste any time leaving.
This is a lower classman
She's
place.
probably busy with things like student council. Unlike us.
Hikari, you don't seem to like Mitsuru much.
Ooh, Yucatan. Do I sense some hostility?
Yucatan. I will get into those.
Well, it's not that I don't like her. She's just...
I'll get into those suffixes and like, so senpai for instance, for instance, that's fantastic grammar. For instance, senpai. That senpai is an honorific, is what it's called, and that means upperclassman. So if someone or upper class woman, it's not gender specific. So for instance, Akihiko and Mitsuru are both Akihiko senpai and Mitsuru senpai. Just like Tan, I don't remember what it is exactly. I want to say it's a diminutive form of Chan or something, like a less childish version. I don't quite remember. I'd have to do some research into that. I probably should have looked that up beforehand. Chan is like, oh, you're so cute, you're little, or along those lines. And then Kun is like, I care about you in some form.
I'd like your undivided attention.
That was the short explanation
for
for you.
Time, Mitsuru and Akihiko were the only Persona users we had.
Well, good for them,
But
sticking it out.
that number recently jumped to 5. Therefore,
Wow, Yutari's new too? I didn't realize.
starting tonight at 12 a.m., I'd like to commence the exploration of Tartarus.
That sounds like a big deal. Commence.
Sorry, I asked this yesterday, but what's this Tartarus thing again?
Toothpaste.
You haven't seen it, Junpei?
I haven't seen it either.
It's no surprise, since it only appears during the dark hour.
I guess that kind of makes sense.
The dark hour?
Kind of.
Just like the shadows. Interesting, huh? And it's the perfect place for us to train. You can think of it as a shadow nest.
Oh, so we're going straight into the Shadow's Nest.
Whoa. Their nest, huh?
That sounds very safe. Actually, that sounds terrifying.
Senpai, what about your injury?
Since Akihiko hasn't fully recovered yet, he'll only come as far as the entrance.
Wait, we don't get him?
Yeah, I know.
Well, at least we get you, Mitsuru.
Well, I'm sure he won't complain, as long as you don't go too far in.
I don't want to go any
Since
far
we're
in.
dealing with shadows, Tartarus isn't something we can avoid.
Relax. I've got your backs.
Oh yes, Junpei, I'll put all my faith in you.
I'm not so sure about this.
Every faith is put into
What
Junpei.
about you, Mr. Chairman?
I'll stay here.
Oh yeah, you stay
As
behind
you
to be
know,
safe.
I can't summon a persona.
But I'm sorry to hear that. How are you alive during the dark hour then? Or how do you not get killed or something? So you're not always with us when the dark hour is happening. So, I don't get it. It hurts my brain to think about, so I'm not gonna ask. Also, isn't this... This is the gate to school?
This is it? This is the place?
This is...
Why here?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is school.
Just wait a few minutes.
Okay.
It's almost midnight.
Do we have to catch a bus or something? Ooh, something's happening. Holy crap. I'm pretty sure that's our school exploding into the sky. With clocks and happiness. And sadness. Yeah, that looks healthy. That looks very, very healthy indeed. So... Whoa, that looks neat.
This is Tartarus, the labyrinth that reveals itself during the dark hour.
More like constructs itself, all things considered.
Labyrinth? What are you talking about? What happened to our school?
Seriously, what did
Once
happen?
the dark hour passes, everything returns to normal.
This is the nest you were talking about?
Our school.
But why? Why'd our school turn into a giant tower?
Why are the shadows living in our school is a better question. And why don't we see them during the day at that
You
point?
don't know either?
No.
Oh, so we don't really know anything.
I'm sure it's complicated. Who cares anyway? It's not like it would change our minds about fighting.
That's actually a good way to put it, Yukari.
Maybe now we'll find out. Mitsuru and I have only gone in to take a peek. This'll be our first time exploring it.
So we all have our first time
Exciting,
together.
isn't it? There has
How-
to be some sort of clue in here about the dark hour.
How interesting.
Akihiko, I respect your enthusiasm, but you won't be accompanying us today.
She respects your enthusiasm, but curb your
I
enthusiasm.
know. You don't have to remind me.
Poor guy. So yeah, we're all having our first time together. This is a special moment for all of us, I think. A moment we will remember forever. That's just weird. And that is neat as hell. That, like, clock thing at the top of the stairs. This whole room.
It's just as cool on the inside.
Tell me about it. Right?
But it sure is creepy.
And the background's
This
moving.
is only the entrance. The labyrinth lies beyond the doorway at the top of the stairs.
Oh, that's a door. That's not just a clock.
First, we'll have you three get a feel for this place. Why don't you go have a look around?
Just the three of us?
What? By ourselves?
Yeah, seriously, Mitsuru, why won't you come?
We're not asking you to go very far. And I'll be feeding you information from here.
You're not gonna come in? You're like
So you two didn't plan on coming in the first place?
the most important one.
That's right. We're also going to appoint a leader to make any necessary decisions.
I feel bamboozled
For real?
and
One of us?
shanghaied into this.
Oh, me, pick me.
I love that line. It's so well delivered. I could never act
You're in
that out.
charge.
But wait, why him? He doesn't look like a leader.
I'm in charge.
But he has fought them before.
It's true. I was pretty awesome.
Seriously?
Haha, you didn't know.
That's true, but there's another reason. You two.
Oh, are they not good enough?
Can you summon your persona without any difficulties like he can?
I only did it once, if you didn't remember.
Yeah, of course I can.
I think so.
Doesn't sound very confident.
These are shadows we're talking about here. Without your persona, you're screwed.
That would suck.
I'm aware of that.
Poor Yukari. Akihiko, tough love, tough love. Strange door. That looks like the door to the place. The place with the guy and the girl and the key, and the clock, and the elevator, and the times, and love, and happiness. Why did I suddenly sound like Christopher Walken there for a second? I can't do a Christopher Walken impression to save my life.
Waiting for you. The time has come for you to wield your power.
I wielded it once already.
Power that you are about to venture into. How did it come to be? For what purpose does it exist?
Do you know?
Regrettably, you are not yet capable of answering these questions.
Don't rub it in my face.
That is why you must be made aware of the nature of your power.
The nature of my power? What do you mean?
Your power is unique. It's like the number 0. It's empty, but at the same time holds infinite possibilities. You, my boy, are able to possess multiple personas and summon them as needed.
I can have more than
When
one?
you have defeated your enemies, you will see the faces of possibility before you. There may be times when they are difficult to grasp, but do not fear. Seize what you have earned.
So I'm gonna kill people,
Your power will grow accordingly. Be sure to keep that in mind.
and then I'm gonna see people after I kill people.
My spare time will soon be scarce. But please, come again of your own accord.
What will you
I'll
be
tell you
doing?
then about my true role, the manner in which I can best assist you. Until then, farewell.
Farewell to you too, I guess. You seem to be like the puppeteer here. You know everything that's going on, but you don't want to share until you feel I need to know. That... I wish you'd just tell me. But then again, would we really have a video game at that point?
Hey, are you alright?
Yeah, I'm fine. I just don't go in that door. It's not worth it.
Yeah, what's up? You look like a zombie.
Hey, that's not very nice. I just opened the door. That's all I did.
Huh? What door?
Yukari,
Man, are you loco?
Junpei, you can't see the door. It
Have you been nodding off? You seem kind of out of it.
it's right behind me.
Dude, you're supposed to be our leader. Get your head in the game.
It's glowing bright blue.
Come on, let's go.
Oh my gosh. Apparently they are blind. And or I am crazy. Probably both, honestly. However, within... Okay, yeah, so finally we haven't actually had access to our pause menu until just now. So we can, in our pause menu, we can see our social links, of which right now we only have the Fool Arcana with Yukari Takiba, Mitsuru Kirijo, Junpei Iori, and Akihiko Sanada. However, we can also change our configuration. Unfortunately, actually, to my knowledge, there aren't any subtitles in this game. So for like the animated cutscenes, there are no subtitles I can turn on for that. So you're just gonna have to listen close, but I'm making sure to up the volume so you guys can hear. Other than that, definitely have voices during events, that's important to me, and I've also turned on auto advance during cutscenes so that I don't have to sit here and press the button over and over again. Other than that, pretty standard stuff going on in here. More stuff we can cover later. Let's check out Orpheus while we're here, though. Bosch and Augie. I generally pronounce it Augie, and I might go back and forth on how I pronounce stuff. Like, there are spells later on that I pronounce 2 ways, so I'm sorry if I pronounce things in more than one way at times. 82 experience to our next level, and you can see in the bottom right-hand corner that we will be gaining Tarunda at level 6, so we need to gain 4 more levels before we gain any more abilities. That's quite a bit. Right now, I don't think there's anything we can do, however, in our menu. That's just kind of to show off. I will come over here and save, however. And this is going to be a bit of a longer episode, because we haven't hardly done anything. So let's get some exploring of Tartarus done, don't you think? Let's get in there and see what we can see. And if we can see the sea, then we'll see. Mitsuru, what do you have to say? You won't push me too hard? I'm sure I'll be fine. We're not going that far in after all. It'll be okay. As you can see in the bottom right-hand corner, by the way, you can see Yukari's, and I'm saying you can see a lot. You can see Yukari's and Junpei's little icons. That means they are in our party, because if you talk to them, you can, well, not right now, however, in the future, you can remove them from your party, and you'll have a smaller party, or you can put different members in there. So, definitely, if you're wondering who's in your party, and make sure you do have a full party, check the bottom right-hand corner. Because there are times that I've gone into Tartarus with, like, just me. And it's like, oops. Damn it. And then I have to fight my way back out to come back and get my party members. So we all have equipped our weapons.
So, this is it, huh?
Oh, this is voice acted. Awesome.
I hope I don't get lost.
You're with me, don't worry.
Can you all hear me?
It's a neat effect with that
Whoa. Is that you, Senpai?
TV monitor type
I'll be
thing.
providing audio backup from here on out.
Wait, you mean you can see inside here?
Yeah, seriously?
My persona's ability. I'd like to join you, but the structure of Tartarus changes from day to day.
Really?
That's why outside support is imperative.
So it doesn't matter how high we climb?
Well, that makes me feel a whole lot better.
Or how much we explore, it'll just be different the next day?
Based on your current location, you can expect to encounter enemies at any minute.
Oh,
They
fantastic.
shouldn't be too tough, but proceed with caution.
I will proceed with every
Practice
caution,
makes
don't worry.
perfect.
Right.
Got it.
Okay. Well,
Why is she always like that?
she might be able to hear you, Yukari. Be careful what you say. Yeah, be wary. You might not like her, but I like her and I like you, so let's all be friends. And we can shake hands and hold hands and be happy. So yes, these are real shadows, real battles. This isn't practice. I mean, it's kind of practice, but this is still serious business, is what I'm trying to say. So a lot of our game is going to be spent within these walls of Tartarus, climbing, destroying shadows, etc. So we can use our weapon, and we can hit it, but if it... You know what? I will show it to you. So we can... No, I don't want to talk to you, Kari. I want to slash. So as you can see, we can slash with our weapon. Depending on what weapon we have equipped, it might be faster or slower. And then we can sneak up on the shadow, and that time it saw us, and I think it actually got... No, it didn't. I was afraid it got the advantage.
Takuba has informed me about your power, but nevertheless, you have minimal combat experience. Would you like me to explain the basics of battle?
No, Mitsuru, actually, I think I'll explain the basics of battle.
Then I want you to defeat the enemy before you. Try using both the skill and attack options.
So we had a battle already in which we did stuff, however we have another battle here. So if we just use Bash, as you can see it says deals light strike damage to one foe. There's 3 different types of physical damage. There's Strike, there's Pierce, and there is another one. Yeah, I guess we can show this off. We got a critical hit on that guy, which knocked him down to the ground. Kind of like if you just knock him off balance, and he won't actually get back up till his next turn. If all the enemies on the screen, you won't always just have one, have been knocked down, you can do something called an all-out attack, which is basically if you're not afraid of someone coming back and attacking you because they're all knocked down to the ground, you can just go crazy and just destroy them. We can't climb the stairs today, but there are more shadows to destroy. I'm going to try to sneak up on this one here. Because, yes, I saw that. Please don't interrupt me. Yes, okay, I get it. Thank you. That's what I was trying to explain. If we didn't sneak up on it, dang it. And, no, it didn't get the advantage again. If we can sneak up on it before the explanation points come up, we can get an extra turn before they get any turns, is the idea. No, I'm pretty sure I can explain the battles all right. So, for instance, these guys' weaknesses here are Agi. So if you cast Agi, whenever your face appears on the screen, that means the enemy's weak to it. And when an enemy is weak to it, they are also knocked down. So if you can get a critical hit, or if the enemy is weak to whatever it is, you will have the advantage, because you can perform an all-out attack and do tons of damage, or whatever. However, I'm going to let Junpei and Yukari have a turn here. That was Pierce. There's Pierce, Bash, and Crush. No, is it Crush? It might be Crush. I truly don't remember what the other one is off the top of my head. And then there's a whole bunch of different elements. There's fire, lightning, ice, wind. However, these guys happen to be weak to, I believe they're weak to all elements. However, they're definitely weak to fire, as you can see. So we'll just perform another all-out attack here. Let me at him! And yes, indeed, we will go crazy. We do 45 damage, which is a lot for us right now. And that's free damage to everybody there. We got a whopping 10 experience. That's actually a lot for our level. They kind of give you an advantage here in the early stages of Tartarus. We are in the Thebel block in the bottom left-hand corner. That is the name of the block we are in. I will approach... Yes, the map. As you can see, that red dot there that's around the corner. It's a shadow. We can also just use the camera like this. Let's see if we can please sneak up on this one. How do you catch a unique rabbit? Unique up on it, of course. That's how we're going to catch this unique shadow as well. We're going to sneak up on it. So, please, Mr. Shadow, would you turn yourself around, and I'm going to watch slowly, and kaboom! That is what I thought. Just stick that right up your ass, and...
Were you able to exploit the enemy's weakness in the last battle?
Why don't we have the advantage?
If you didn't already notice, doing so will also grant you an additional attack.
Yes, and that's
Would you
something I
like
didn't
more
explain
details?
yet. No, I don't need more details. So,
Then proceed with the battle. Use what you've learned to quickly dispose of the enemy.
I will do so. Whenever you knock an enemy down, like if you get a critical hit, or if you exploit an enemy's weakness, one more, and that character gets to go again, and you can keep going. For instance, I will knock down all 3 of them right here with just my one character. Don't think that makes this game easy, though, because it definitely does not. This game is actually very difficult. But these mechanics are just cool little things that you really need to kind of master the mechanics of exploiting enemies' weaknesses, knocking them down, when to all-out attack and when not to.
Potential to grow even stronger.
Sometimes there are advantages to not all-out attacking. And here, mysterious cards have appeared in your mind. This is what Igor was talking about. Oh, this is what Igor was talking about. Indeed. So, this is how we're going to gain new personas. That card on the left is a new persona. That is Pitsy, as it happens. So that one is right. Nope, I went one too far in accident. I knew it was number 3 there. However, I managed to slide all the way to number 4 in accident. However, we leveled up. Sosuke Saga has felt a surge of energy inside. Our hit points and spirit points have increased, and we can now create personas up to level 3. That will be important later, however, that's not something we need to worry about right now. We don't need to worry about creating personas yet.
Yes! My skill level has increased.
That means Yukari leveled up.
Junpei is leveled up.
And Junpei has as well. You don't get to see them after battle. In fact, you don't really get to directly control or do anything with any of your teammates. Like, if I talk to Yukari here, I can see her equipment and stuff and re-equip her, or I can use her abilities. However, I can't actually do that from, like, my menu or anything, which is a downfall to this game, I think. If you play the Persona 3 Portable, you do have control over each of your characters if you want it. Yeah, Takiba has Daya, which is a healing spell that if I talk to her, she can heal us all up. However, we don't really need it right now. So let's see if we can sneak up on this guy, too. Sneak up on him! Yes! Can we please get... And we still don't get advantage. It must be because these are just training
There is
battles.
a better way to defeat all of your enemies in battle than to attack them individually. You can perform an all-out attack. Would you care to hear more about this?
No, I have kind of already explained everything to do with all-out
That completes
attack.
the basics of battle. But there's one last thing I need to tell you. Shadows become stronger the further you advance. If you don't think you can win a battle, retreat at once. There may be times, however, when an escape will be impossible. This battle is one of those times. Good luck.
This is one of those times. So, basically, we do have to defeat everything here. It won't be a problem, because we can just exploit all their weaknesses again. However, I don't remember what I was talking about. I guess we're not getting advantage because these are training battles. We normally would have advantage there because the explanation point didn't appear above their heads. And just like if they hit you when you don't hit them with your sword, they will get advantage and they'll get a turn before you, which really sucks. And can really kind of screw you really quickly. We're using a lot of our spirit points here. However, it doesn't really matter. Get back here, you son of a... Yes, indeed, and that's just so much damage, all at once. Well done, guys. Ooh, we have a choice now. We can choose Pitsy or we can choose Apsaras. Apsaras. I currently want Pitsy because it will allow me to heal, because Pitsy has the Daya spell. However, I will be needing an Apsaras as well. Pretty soon here, actually. So hopefully we'll see another one of those cards as well.
My skill level has increased.
Wow, already, Yukari? Really? Usually there are more shadows. Well, an access point. Okay, access points will appear on floors, and it will allow you to return to the entrance. I can't just, like, return to the beginning of Tartarus whenever I want to. Without finding an access point or a teleporter, which we haven't seen yet, we won't be able to return. So in this case, we're going to split up, and I do not want them to search for shadows, because they can search for shadows individually. However, I want their priority to be, sorry. So, priority to defeat shadows, when you click that changes priority to defeat shadows. That is not the current priority. The current priority is to explore, which is important. I always get confused at that for some reason. Yukari seems to be exploring in the same direction we are. And hey, we found the access point. However, Junpei found something too. Whenever they tell you they found something, they found a treasure chest and they got it for you. However, let us return to the entrance now. We are done in Tartarus for today, I believe. Alright, I will come back. What did you find? We found a snuff soul. Ooh, interesting. That restores SP in battle or whenever, because SP does not recharge over time, unlike Golden Sun and some other RPGs where mana does indeed recharge over time. And magically, we are back to the entrance. Like science.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
So, how was it?
It was a lot of fun. I did a lot of explaining, actually. So I'm not sure how much fun it was for everybody else, but I enjoyed it, and I'm exhausted.
It must have hit you all at once. Don't worry, you'll get used to it.
Really? Will I?
Wow, I never knew I had that kind of power.
You only slashed a sword, Junpei.
But damn, I'm beat.
Yeah, you look like it.
That's because you were bouncing around like a little kid.
That's probably true as well.
Yeah, you look pretty tired yourself, Yucatan.
I'm still trying to catch my breath, actually.
Yeah, don't dish it out if you can't take it back, I
After
suppose.
the dark hour, you'll become fatigued more easily.
Really?
Don't
More
worry,
easily?
though. You'll adapt.
I become
But I'm
fatigued so easily
surprised.
already.
You all did much better than I expected. At this rate, they'll catch up to you in no time, Akihiko.
Aha, we're coming for you.
We'll see about that.
Indeed we shall. I'm gonna make every effort to catch up to you, however, Akihiko. And we have Mr. Fool Arcana appearing again. Arcana 0, the Fool. Thou art I, and I am thou. Thou shalt have our blessing when thou choosest to create a persona of the Fool Arcana. We see the same thing again. Basically, you'll see that every time you create a new social link or your social link levels up. In this case, we've gotten to level 2 now. So whenever we create a persona of the Fool Arcana, which we will get into in another episode some other time in the future, he will actually be infused with extra experience, and he'll gain some extra levels before we even do any battle with him. However, having explored Tartarus, and now that we're so exhausted, I think that is going to be it for this episode. Hopefully you guys like longer episodes. A game like this kind of requires it. There's definitely going to be a lot going on. We'll get a lot less introduction stuff in the future episodes, but there's always going to be lots of story going on. So, half-an-hour episodes might be kind of common. As you can see in the bottom right-hand corner, Yukari and Junpei are both not in my party anymore. Which is just, yeah, I don't think I could even add them because they're both tired right now. It's not important. We can talk about stuff like that in the future, though, as I explain more mechanics. So, until then, thank you guys so very much for watching. I hope you don't mind, like, half-hour episodes, because that could become common. And I hope you guys are having a fantastic day.